English Australian voice. Hello, mate. Hello, bloke. Yes. James William Bottomtooth. James William Bottomtooth here, sir. Good day. All right, ready? So, once again, it's on, people. I am Brian Redmond. This is the Relationship Rehab. This is like just the best place in the world to be. If you want to be anywhere, this is where you want to be, right here with me in the land of YouTube. And we're just together and we're vibing and we're cooking and we're going and we're doing. All right, so today what I want to talk about, this is gonna be one of those things where when you first see this, you're gonna kind of be like, here he go. But I think this is gonna help somebody. So what I wanna talk about today is submission, right? Submission. So quite often what I've heard when it comes to relationships, one of the problems that, some people may have is submitting. Submission is something that people don't want to do, and I think that they don't want to do it because they don't really understand the true meaning of it and the purpose of it. So first and foremost, people have this idea of submission being a bad thing. They have the idea of it being something that makes you less than. They have the idea of it being something that makes you subservient to something else, to where you are not an equal, or you are not you don't have high value or something like that. So they think that submission is something that you shouldn't do. And that is absolutely not true. So at the end of the day, what is submission? Submission is you putting yourself to be in the care of or subject to someone else's guidance or authority or power, whatever the case may be. But it's not necessarily of you putting yourself in that position. It's the fact that if you are willing to put yourself in that position, then you can benefit immensely from it. So just think for let's say, for instance, if you wanted to start your own computer company, right? Would it be a bad thing if you were to submit yourself to or make yourself subject to Bill Gates? No, because Bill Gates is at the upper echelon and at the top of the computing and technology, game. He is one of the juggernauts, if you will, of that. So why wouldn't you want to subject yourself to his tutelage, his direction, his guidance? Doing what he says and what he tells you to do can definitely benefit your life, right? So you would submit yourself to him because he's Bill Gates. Warren Buffett. If you want to do real estate, it's something that I dabbled in. If I had the opportunity to work for or work with Warren Buffett, I would absolutely submit to what it is Warren Buffett is going to teach me, show me, or tell me to do without question, right? And I would do that because I know that what Warren Buffett is going to do with me and what Warren Buffett is going to show me is going to benefit me, whether I understand it, whether I don't like it, or if I do like it, whatever the case may be. I'm going to submit myself to him because he is going to be able to enhance and enrich my life beyond what it is that I'm able to do right now, right? So let's take that over into relationships, okay? I'm going to try to tie this all together. So it's not necessarily about being able to put yourself in a position to submit. I think the most important thing is understanding why you're submitting to somebody. So when you say that, hey, you're the woman, or you're the man in the relationship, whatever the case may be, or this person here is the leader in the relationship, whatever the case may be, however you work that out, the reason why you're submitting to that person is because you are trusting that person with your feelings, with your heart, with your emotions, with all that you are as a person, to take care of and to be able to shield, protect, and enhance that part of you. That's why you're submitting to that person. The problem with that is that sometimes we submit to the wrong people, and we don't want to understand or embrace that, or even take that into consideration to say, well, maybe the reason why I don't want to submit to him or why I don't want to submit to her is because this person, I can't trust them. Wow. Why are you with somebody? Why are you in a relationship with somebody that you can't trust? That is the real question. So at the end of the day, if you are, and it's not that submission is a one-way street, it's a two-way street. It's a yin and a yang. It's that there are certain things that I submit to my wife, and there are certain things that she submits to me. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because I feel 100% comfortable and confident in the fact that my wife has my best interest at heart. My wife is a person that's for me. She is my number one fan. And I, in turn, I'm the same thing for her. So if I tell my wife to say, hey, this is something I need you to do, my wife will absolutely do it, because she knows that I'm not going to have her do something that is not for her good. I'm not going to have her do something that is not going to benefit her or benefit us. So at the end of the day, that's why my wife will submit to me, and that's why I will submit to my wife. Now, when you're thinking about that submission piece, who do you submit to, and how can that person benefit? How can you benefit from it? That's for you to know. You should know that this person that I'm going to submit to, this person that I'm going to let direct, guide, or show me or teach me something, I already know who this person is. I know what this person is about, and I know that this person has my best interest at heart. If you don't know that, then I would say you need to question the relationship and why you're even connected to that person at the end of the day. Because if that person doesn't have you at the forefront for benefiting and for growing and for helping and for shielding and protecting and all that good stuff, then why are you really with that person? Everybody that you're with in your life, everybody that you are connected to, one way or the other, there should be some level of saying, hey, I know why this person is here, and I know why that person is here in my life. We benefit each other, we help each other, we enhance each other's lives, right? And therefore, when it comes to certain things, I can submit to that person's tutelage. I can submit to that person's authority, because I know at the end of the day, that person is going to have my best interest at heart. So that's why submission is so important, and submission will take you to places you never thought you could go. It will take you higher than where you think you are even right now, because you are able to submit to somebody else's tutelage, submit to somebody else's authority. So when you can do that, you can benefit from what it is that person is truly trying to get to you. You can benefit from what that person is trying to truly give you. So if I'm trying to get you somewhere, and it's kind of like what I'm doing like right now. So imagine being able to come to the relationship rehab, right? And be able to submit to the advice that I'm giving you, because you can do that because you know that the advice I'm giving you is for your good. It's to help you. So submit to the relationship rehab. Submit to Brian Redmond. At the end of the day, I hope that this helps somebody. I hope that this helps somebody become a better version of themselves. Don't be turned off when you hear that word submission. Be more intrigued and be willing to question and to be able to actually know what it is that you're submitting to and who you're submitting to, so that you can do it. Make sure that people that are in your life are good for you, and then that way they will be good to you, and you won't have a problem submitting to them. I'm out. Drops mic. Boom.